Okay, so more Malachy Friedman's knee shield defensive traps. That's the same. I'm playing the knee shield with Cahill, doing everything right, keeping the inside space, and maybe he moves into the over-under pass position. Okay, so we can attack the belly down armbar, which we covered before. Another thing I can thinking about is I can bring my shin over his head and sweep him over his left shoulder, just with shoulder pressure. So notice the way the underhook sleeve is exposed. My left hand's just going to grab that. I'm going to use my leg to stretch Cathal away from me, and I'm coming up to an elbow. And then I'm going to move my hip back, and I'm going to bring my knee over his head and put so much shoulder pressure on his right arm, I'm going to force him to roll over his left shoulder. So again, it's just about me lifting my hip and coming up and dropping him down. Now again, I'm landing in deep half guard, which is not a good thing for me. So immediately I'm going to win that underhook. I don't want him getting inside control. I'll move my hip past his head, and then I drop into reverse half. So again, I want head control with my elbow. More than likely he's pinch your legs, keep my leg trapped. So I'll make a grip on the pants. I can use my foot, free my leg, and now I'm into the side control. Let's get another angle on that. So first option is the sweep. So he's in my knee shield, we're here, he wins that underhook, okay. My hand grabs the sleeve of the underhook, and then I'll push my knee to create space, so I'm looking into his right ear, and then I build the base up to my elbow. From there now I need to move my hip back. I'm bringing my knee, okay, over beside his left ear, and then I'm going to try and put my left hip on the mat. And again, you can't see this visually, but I'm putting a lot of shoulder pressure on Cathal's right arm, right shoulder, which is probably going to force him to roll over his left shoulder again up here. From there, I immediately win the underhook, step over his head, drop my elbow to the far side. I can either bring it in under the armpits, one option. I can bring it over his head, which is the second option, or I can cross face him. Either or, I've got head control. He'll pinch his legs, I make the grip in the pants, I can put my foot or bring my shin in to act as a wedge, and I'm going to pry out my leg, on the underhook, and I'm on top. Let's just look at that again. Just from here. So he beats the knee shield, moves into over-under. I make that grip on the sleeve. Okay. Notice the way I need to change my angle. I'm looking into Cathal's left ear. I'm going to stretch away so I'm looking into his right ear. Build the base to my elbow, move my hip out, and then I'll bring my knee over that far side to put him down. And again from there I'm going to win that underhook, step over his head, move into reverse half, and free my leg. And then I can turn to face him and start playing the game. Some players won't roll. They'll risk damaging their arm, but they'll stay turtled. But we don't have, if we say we don't have the submission on their arm, we can take their back. Let's take a look at that. So I'll go light on my arm lock. So we're here. We're into the over-under position. Exact same setup as the sweep. I'll move my head, I find the sleeve, I build the base, and now from there I move my hip away. When I bring my knee up, and let's just say he doesn't roll, I'm going to put my hip on the mat. Okay, I'm going to take it easy on his arm here. There's a lot of shoulder pressure there. Notice the way my right hook is already in. So I just grab the pants. And now I can pull him to face me, right hook's in, win the underhook, and we're on the back. You could keep going for the sweep and possibly get the submission on the shoulder, but the back take is another good option. So say we're here, he wins the underhook, make that grip, change the angle, build the base, move your hip out. Again, I keep that control. Now when I come up, I'm putting my left hip on the mat. Let's just say he doesn't roll. Okay, he stays turtled. So right hand grabs the back of the pants. Okay, notice the way my right foot's between his legs. I just need to put my foot on the mat and move my hip to face him. And now we are on the back. Let's get one more angle on that prop. So we're here. So two pathways, you have the sweep or the back take. Make the grip, change the angle, build the base, move your hip out. As I come up and maybe he doesn't, I can't force him to roll. Right hand just grabs the back of the pants. Let go of the sleeve, put your hand on the mat. Notice the way I'm facing Cathal's legs. I turn my body 180, so I'm facing his head. Right hook's already in, I can just find that far hip. Tight waist grip, move my hip back. I already have bottom hook in. I just need far side control with the underhook. And now from there I can get alignment and I'm on the back. So that is the shin over neck sweep, or we can attack the back if they don't roll.